Hey there, beloved Ascension pioneers. I'm out in nature again. I decided to record rather outside and inside. I don't know, I guess because I'm a nature being. The topic that I have for all of us today is something that, is shifting because we're shifting, and something that most people now are asking themselves about. Asking me about, asking the entire universe about. So I want to talk about sacred partnerships, divine relationships and sacred partnerships, and how they're changing, because this is something so profound. And I've been promising for a while now to many people asking me questions on this to make a video. Because, as you know, we're shifting immensely. And because we shift, our entire paradigm shifts. And the most important part of our paradigm now are our relationships. So what's changing in our relationship? Well, basically, it comes from the one that we have with ourselves. And I wrote about self-love like weeks ago, and this was a constant topic. And it has to do everything with source love, divine love. People asking themselves questions on twin flames, twin souls, whatever you call it. I wish to emphasize this more in this video. But first of all, I want to say something that is really important. It's the more we love ourselves, the more we come into the new life, we really see that if we wish to attract a partner, we no longer attract them, we no longer manifest them, we no longer hunt for our soulmate or twin soul or whatever you want, maybe friendships, connections, you want to do co-creations around the world like I do. It's about you becoming all of it, and this is my main message of all of my videos. It's in the new. Like I said in one of my last videos, we all need to come to the top of the mountain first. We no longer settle for climbing up the mountain with someone who maybe will be there with us or maybe they won't. In the new, we become all that we wish to manifest, so we basically magnetize it, like I've been saying all along. So a lot of the times in my own life, I've been going through relationships that were all a part of our divine reunion, of my own. And sometimes people have asked me things about twin flames and their own intentions about that and their own connections and what they wonder about it. And my main answer was always the same. What is this person, instead of labeling or defining them, what are they showing you about you? Because every person in our life is a part of our divine reunion. They come and trigger something within us. They mirror something that we even deeply reflect to see the part of creation that we are, the individualized I within the I am. So the thing is, this is so important, you see, not to label, to choose a certain person and then focus all your energy into them and label it the so-called twin flame and then send me questions about it, because I will always answer you the same thing. Your mirror is in everything. It's in every part of creation. This is source love. It's the love of all that is, divine love. But of course we all, when we come to that journey, eventually we meet with our counterpart, our divine mirror, our divine counterpart that will mirror us 100%. Not just 100%, this will be like 1000% mirroring. But sometimes we still don't know what that means, so I want to emphasize this in this video. I've been watching a lot of Dr. Chazé videos. She's awesome, she rocks, she kind of nails things, especially from the physical perspective, how we are in relationships. So if you want to check out the videos, you can also find the link here on my channel. I share it. She has some profound wisdom to share as well. And the thing is, we need to become all of it. We need to know that the mirroring, if we wish a partner, is not just about emotional connection, the spiritual connection, it's about all the levels. Sometimes we meet other souls that feel like us in a way. And we will instantly go, oh my gosh, that's my soulmate or that's my twin flame. Because we still don't know the whole of us. When we really merge with the whole soul, not just our soul, how it feels, but how we are grounded, how we embodied our soul, how far along that journey we managed to come, then we will know where we are, where we're standing. We will come in our empowerment, we will come in our integrity, we will know what we want, For me, I'm a woman on a mission and I know what I want. And more ever since my Saturn return. But it's like many people are forgetting that this mirroring with your ultimate beloved has to be on all levels, because this will be a partnership that is based on service. So the new relationships are all about co-creation and service. So creating something together. They're no longer just about holding hands, cohabitating with one another, just living lives, just, adoring one another. But it's like bringing something that is of the essence of the third energy that we're creating together. This is source love, but you cannot find this if you don't become it yourself. So a lot of times, like I said, we meet someone, we say, oh my gosh, they feel like me, they're so pure. But it's not enough, you see, to just have another soul mirror your purity or spiritual awareness. They also need to embody the same aspect, where you are. This is the new paradigm relationships, and this doesn't just do with your intimate partnerships, because we so much focus just on these intimate partnerships instead of looking around us and see the beautiful friendships we are, we are co-creating together. Our brothers and sisters all around the planet that we're now joining together. I'm joining forces with a lot of people, and I always ask them to come and co-create with my space, and then it's always a give and take relationship. This is the new paradigm relationship. So the thing is, we forget so much that divine love is love of all that is. And if you're seeking intimate partnership, it's like this dot on the I, because we can be teachers and mentors and guides to the people in our lives that are like our people who come to seek our assistance, or people who come to share a journey with us for a while, or friends. But in partnerships, especially for women, this is important. We are no longer having the desire to teach, to guide, but to have the exact equal standing and walking there besides us in all that we do. Because the goddesses, surely as I'm saying it, are taking a stand. So are some of the gods, and together we're one, we know this. But equal partnerships means on all the levels. For example, where I'm on my level, if I'm free being, if I do, what I do, and create abundance through what I do, being of service, then of course I would expect the same from my counterpart, right? So it's not an expectation, it's a thing that happens naturally when you reach that level of awareness. So it's not about hunting it, because especially the goddess energy, it magnetizes, it invites things in. The same goes with our divine partner. And this is a sacred relationship rather than a, so-called label twin flame, because I need to share something very important. When I started doing videos on twin flames, the reason why I called them this way is so that people who of course read all about this and they're drawn to this subject could see what I have to share in it, and about the true essence of creation that this is all about. But the label twin flame itself has been so corrupted and manipulated that I was guided not to use it anymore personally. So instead I like to say twin soul, or just divine reunion in general. But the beloved who will be with you in that moment will always be your beloved. We've all had many beloveds in our lives. But also when you get to know yourself, your full self, when you merge with your I am presence through your soul, you will see that if you walk that path of service, you won't be drawn anymore to anything less. But this is the highest of the highest. Like Shazay explains that this is like you have a pyramid. At the top of the pyramid, there are these twin souls relationships that are purely focused on service. And when you're in that level of awareness, nothing less will do. Not because you think anything is less worthy. It's like you know who you are. You know where you came here. Like I say, I'm a girl on a mission. I know where I'm here. So you don't waste your time with things that are not important on that journey. You're highly guided through that law of one. And whatever you do is meaningful. It will always be through devotion, through dedication. So you won't just jump into, meaningless relationships. You won't even have the need to be fulfilled outside of yourself, externally. You'll just be in that self-service, and then it will come if it is on your path and if you so desire it. Someone who will be your exact vibrational match is what I like to, say more, preferably, than the label twin flame. Because when you say twin flame, the glue, that which is glued, the energy that's glued to this word, is so manipulated that the energy of this word no longer has that essence. When you say twin flame, what do you feel? When you say twin soul, when you say divine reunion, what do you feel? I like to say divine reunion because it is always about us. It's about source love. And source love will always be about service, because souls, when they really are embodied and integrated within us, they just wish to share. Whatever you do, you share, you express. And the reason why this is so important is because a lot of the new is being created on this earth right now. So these partnerships are highly required, and a lot of them are happening right now. But both individuals need to be prepared. So there's this great myth that it has to be so difficult and hard. Yeah, if you're not ready for the intensity, but if you are walking, to that peak of the mountain, you're already there. And when you will meet your beloved, your ultimate one, you will be ready. And you will just join hands in service. And I've read some of the stories about this, and I feel this as well in my heart. And one of the things is also to embrace everyone who's in a relationship right now with so much gratitude, not just the people, nature itself, all the other forms of creation. Like I say, we focus too much on just that love, that's intimate romantic love. But intimacy can be established in all of our relationships. We just need to be honest with ourselves. So if you feel friendship towards someone, and if they feel maybe something more, sometimes it will be like I explained in one of my videos, because they're drawn to your light, and maybe they're not yet so aware that they confuse this for romantic love. They project, but that's fine. You still stay in your truth and integrity. And it's very important for women especially to not hunt and chase for guys, for their men, for their gods. It's like Shazay explains it as well, beautifully. I totally am in alignment with this, because I never felt this. I always felt that the goddess holds the space, the god comes. And they're both equally prepared and mirror each other perfectly, like I said, on all levels. Up to the physical level as well, yes. It's not that it's just about the spirituality, because we can live here in the mind, living spiritually. But we came here to do our job, we came here to do our task through the body. That's why we have this beautiful vessel, our body, our temple. So it is amazing what is happening on the planet right now, and we're all being pushed towards this through lots of preparation, initiations, a lot of inner integrations. So I would recommend to always, when you think of divine reunion, think of what you're going through, and every relationship is a part of divine reunion. This was as well in my last relationship that just brought me so much growth and expansion. But then on a certain level, you just know that you're projecting too much and it's not there. You know, two individuals are not aligned anymore. And the moment you're being honest with yourself and another, you hold on to that respect and you share it, and you're being in alignment with your divine integrity. That's when relationships in that manner, which you project that there's something, but they can shift into what they truly are. So that is just one soul seeing right in the eye of the other soul, respecting it, cherishing it, and supporting it 100%, because you see the other, you see their path, you see their journey, although it's not in total alignment with yours. But when we force things to always be about intimate partnerships, we create these restrictions, we create friction, a lot of codependency and control, and a lot of people who think that they met their twin flame, they just did not. It's like Shazay explains it in a very blunt way. You know, we are kidding. Work on yourself. Focus on your own divine reunion, and then it comes when you come to that peak, your inner peak, and when you will notice it in your own life, your inner power. Like I said, it's not just about unconditional love, it's love, wisdom, and power. When you will be in that Trinity space, the other who also is in that space and can mirror you 100% will appear. It's how it's meant to be anyway. And the relationships are transitioning into this form, like I said, in co-creating with one another, but not just in intimate partnerships. We're connecting globally. The family of light is reuniting, and we're creating many beautiful things along the way. With me, especially about sharing these messages, being a divine messenger. And it's what is important. When you're focused on that, you know that you're ready for a deeper reunion and a sacred partnership, not just for that someone who can fulfill you outside of you. It will never happen. You know, the longer you stay in delusion that this certain individual is your twin flame, and you just think about that, you're projecting energies as there. You're not being in the universal love space, which is divine love. So I hope you can find something for yourself in this message, because relationships in general and transitioning, this is our first year of Ascension, like I like to say. They're still going to transition, and these last transitions in my life have shown me that you do not lose someone. You simply gain what was already there, but you have been projecting so much that you didn't see it for what it was. And then when you get rid of that fear of loss, the relationship can truly show itself for what it is in truth, not by you labeling it as something. So even friendship is a label, so to say, because in fact we're just beings of love, all of us, sharing with one another, and we will feel when there's love that's coming from a space of oneness, and when there's love coming from a space of separation, which really isn't love anyway. So I'm wishing you a lot of pleasant experiences and sharing love and being open to love. So don't close yourself up, even if you had some bad experiences, because they're to show you something about you. And this is a part of your divine reunion with yourself. Every relationship was, like I said, every person was your beloved. But you are your own ultimate beloved. And when you're focused on service, that's when you're truly walking in the path of these new relationships that are now transitioning. So that's all I have to say for today. I'm going to take some time just for me to ponder, to meditate, and I'll talk to you soon. I love you all so much. Take care. Bye.